Hello everyone, we're going to talk about hiding hunger. And this group is composed by Vanessa, Cristel, Pedro, eh, Pablo, and me, Nicolas. Now we're going to talk about what is the definition about hiding hunger.
Well, first of all, I want to know if someone wants to tell me what you think about hiding hunger.
Well,
Leonard?
and I think that when we talk about hiding hunger, I think it's that people looks good, but they are not good, don't have the nutrients, they enough nutrients in their body. That's why.
Another question would be like, what do you think that is the people that is more affected by this problem?
Maybe.
A ver. Yep. What do you think that is the people that is more affected by this problem?
Well, I think that people that is most affected, the people of the areas far from the city, for example.
And you, Seferino?
Well, I think that people that is affected are the people that doesn't have education, and they doesn't know what things are good to eat and what is not.
Okay, so now my colleague Crystal is gonna talk about the interaction of this.
Okay, as we know, like Leonard said, he has like kind of reason that what he said, and it's that hiding hunger refers that we have enough amount of food in order to eat it, but it doesn't have the enough quality that give us enough micronutrients like vitamins and minerals. In some estimation made by the Agriculture and Food Organization, there says that it's around 1 billion people lack of nutrients, which is a huge amount in the US. We can say that hiding hunger is defined as we don't have enough. We have enough quantity, but we don't have enough amount of quality in the food. Here we have a graphic that illustrates us the three more important areas in which hiding hunger is higher, and there is Europe with 58% with hiding hunger. We have Latin America with 57%, and North Africa and the Middle East with 58%, like Europe. These are the three areas we have the most impact, which are the most impact areas where we can see like obesity, malnutrition, and some other aspects that involve hiding hunger.
Thank you, Cristel. Now can you give us an example about the picture that is on the presentation?
Yep. Here we have like divided. We are focused on the South Africa area. We are dividing in three segments that are which ones are not hungry, which ones are hungry, and which ones are in risk in order to get hungry. And there are 45.7% which are not hungry. That means that they have enough amount of money in order to buy food of good quality, and also it involves enough micronutrients in order to be healthy. But there is 25% that are regularly with hungry, and 28.3 that sometimes are with hungry and sometimes they're not. This means that they are in risk in order to get hungry.
To continue talking about the topic, Pedro, can you give us?
I'm going to talk about what is happening in Guatemala. So what is happening in Guatemala is that it's one of the countries that have the highest level of malnutrition, which involves the hiding hunger. This is because the first reason because they're with the higher level is because about the 90% of the people that live there are in poverty areas. This means that they don't have places where they can buy enough food, or if they buy it, they buy like bad quantity food. Also, there is some statistics that said that there's in some municipalities they have 90% of people with hunger and with chronic malnutrition. That is one of the it's the problem that is more increased in that area. That's.
Now, Pedro, can you continue talking about hiding hunger, please?
Well, malnutrition. I wonder if you know what is malnutrition. Can you tell me something about it, Seferino? About malnutrition?
What do you want?
The definition. Do you know the concept?
Well, malnutrition is like when a person doesn't have the correct food, and disbalance, like they don't have the nutrients that the body need or something like that.
That's a very good point. In matter of fact, there is two kinds of malnutrition: undernutrition and overnutrition. The undernutrition is the low amount of nutrients, vitamins, proteins. And overnutrition is the abuse of all those. Well, the World Food Program says that the causes of this in Colombia is principally is caused by the civil war that has been happening for more than 50 years in Colombia, and that affect us all from all those decades. Like in the way that displays the people from the cities, from their farms, so they don't have the food, because they don't have the supplements, like the production to feed themselves. Well, the impact is that huge that Colombia is the second country to have more displaced people after Syria, and all that develops all kind of problems like child labor, school desertion, and sexual exploitation, as well as the recruitment by the armed groups called FARC. Thank you.
Now to proceed, please, Pablo, can you tell us about the concept?
Well, to give some support about what Pedro says about malnutrition, in like colloquial words, it means poor nutrition and can refer to undernutrition or overnutrition. The causes in inadequate diet or a disease, and we have like different like moods that can present persons that have malnutrition. There is low mood, weight loss, low energy, muscle wasting, reduced mobility, and some others that can tell us that you have this problem. Well, I'm going to talk about hiding hunger, what this means, and how this affects us like a country. So I want to know if someone knows about hiding hunger in her country and what it doesn't mean. Peligro.
For example, in Ecuador, the poverty part have a lot of higher hunger. Also, people that have obesity eat a lot of fast food because they don't have time to cook this food. Can have higher hunger.
Well, that's an example from Ecuador. We can see in this chart we have 6 continents: Africa, America, Asia, Europe, and the whole globe. We have in Americas a deficiency of vitamins, iron, and iodine. So we can see in the chart that America is one of the lowest because Latin America and all America has a really big number of poor people that just feed or eat for his have full his stomach, not to get good nutrition or a good diet. So that's why people don't really know that have this hiding hunger, because they just empty, get full his stomach and go to sleep or do his work, and don't have this in mind that this is going to give some problems in his childhood, when they are growing up, and things like that. There's a non-exact fact about Ecuador, but this is, I think that the most important is that we have a lot of poor people that suffer this in the rural parts of Ecuador. Thank you.
To proceed with the explanation, continues Vanessa.
Okay, well, now I'm going to talk about the solutions that we propose as a group to the problems of hiding hunger in Latin America. So the first solution that we propose is the biofortification, that it's most like the implement on the plants by methods that are like natural breeding to increase their percentage of nutrients. So the diversifying diets is mostly to introduce like campaigns that promote like for example, the homestead gardens that are for the people to produce their own food. And these homestead gardens are mostly to give the people in the rural areas to make them produce their own food that is rich on micronutrients. The fortification, that is mostly the addition of micronutrients to the food after it has been processed, and the distribution of nutrient supplements that is mostly given by the government in regular intervals. So we would like to present a video that mostly talk about, it's like a campaign of a company called DSM that talks about fighting the hidden hunger.
Well, before that, someone have another idea to make a solution, or have something to, I don't know, to get more information about a solution, or something you think that could help this malnutrition and
Improve increase the taxes in the fast food can be a solution because people don't get this product.
Ferrari, can you tell us another solution that you think will help?
Well, another solution, maybe give information to everyone about good nutrition that the people, well, the humans get to have in their bodies. I mean, not all the people know that eat fast food is bad. So, or eat other kind of food, they think that food is food and they just need to eat it. So I think that it's good to give information to the people and tell them that some food is not good.
Now we're going to play a video related to the topic.
To remain fit and healthy, you need a balanced diet, including essential vitamins and minerals. But what if your diet consists mainly of staples like rice, bread or corn, because other foods are not available or affordable? If so, you will likely develop hidden hunger, a deficiency in essential micronutrients. Although often invisible, hidden hunger negatively impacts health and development, and ultimately economic well-being. About 1/3 of the world's population suffers from hidden hunger, mostly in developing countries. This is more than the population of Europe, the Americas, and Australia combined. Hidden hunger's impact starts early. Nutritional deficiencies during the first 1,000 days between the start of a mother's pregnancy and the child's second birthday impede the child's ability to properly grow, learn, and ultimately reach his or her full potential. It can be devastating for long-term health and ultimately society's growth and prosperity. Fortunately, the world is fighting hidden hunger, and as part of this effort, DSM's Nutrition Improvement Program is an experienced and reliable partner driven by our Quality for Life promise. We work with international and local partners and develop safe, affordable, and nutritious products. They are of the highest quality and tailored to the needs of people in the developing world. An example of the many successful solutions provided by DSM is our micronutrient powders. Sprinkled over a meal, these powders are widely accepted because they are easy to use and do not change the food's color or taste. Studies show that these micronutrient powders are effective. We can also fortify both staples and processed foods, such as snacks and beverages. In addition, for people with specific nutritional needs, we develop tailor-made solutions, such as micronutrient blends used in therapeutic foods and dietary supplements. Leading global economists suggest that improving nutrition is the best investment that can be made in global health and development. We want a healthier life and brighter future for everybody. Together, we can end hidden hunger.
Now, to conclude, we can perceive this kind of situation in different parts of the world, in different countries. For example, in Latin America, in Asia, and in Africa, where people just are concerned about having food, and they are not concerned about what they are eating. So they think that when they are eating something, they're getting healthy. However, that is not true. Now, talking about having hunger is even something that it's really, really important, and we have to make conscious about that topic. Finally, the solution to this problematic is just to have a balanced diet, to give the body what they need, the calories and the nutrients that you need for the day. This is all for our presentation. Thank you.